Stop. Oh, again, must smack you. Alright. I actually brought you back to the place. And anyway, hey you folks. Greetings and salutations from humanity. Brian Barnett got you here. Welcome folks, back one and all to Zelda, the Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. And in the last episode, we were trying to get enough rupees to buy ourselves a shield so we could move on. I don't remember ever having to do that. Not at all. I just remember I got into there, and that was it. I didn't, I did do some of this stuff, but I didn't ever have to do none of this or get that to get even through there. But hey, it is what it is. So, yeah. In Zelda Link to the Past, it was actually more simple than having to sit there and. Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Link. What? You've been called by... Okay, blah, blah, blah. What an honor. He may give you a special gift, tee, but that's because Great Deku is our father. He's for the forest guardian. And he gave life to all of us to glory. So, if I'm right about this, it's the same Link, but... Yeah, I wouldn't say he was human. I would say he was more of an elf. But he's being reborn as different, a different kind of species of elf. So that's a thing. Because elves, oh no, Great Digger, she has summoned you. Please come with me. Yeah, I can't do that. I gotta buy a stinking shield. If I had any sense, I would just probably, cheat and get some money on that way, so I don't have to do all this. But I don't even know if there is a money code, because literally, I like to have money codes because sometimes it's easier to have that, And yes, there's something up here, but I can't remember how you're supposed to do it, so. Either way, it doesn't really matter because now we're going to go get the shield. Yeah, so. Yeah, we got to go through that a certain way, so we got to go up here. I don't think it matters how you get up there. Problem is, son of a guy. I've gone ahead and made this for Saturday or Friday and Saturday. I mean, so that at least this gets out. I know that reduces time on it, and I apologize, but I wanted to get this out because I'll go back to 3 videos a week, at least. Not 3, but 3 days. But I wanted to go ahead and get this out since eventually I'll get to around. Oh, so that's what I'm saying. I messed that up. I always do this, even when I'm on controller. So that's my biggest thing about this. Is me trying to get up here and do this properly. So I'm going to try to do this where I can do it. Okay. I need to be able to focus the camera. But that's what helps if you can focus the camera. The one thing I gotta say about this game versus Link to the Past, you didn't have to focus the camera. You could actually, although there wasn't anything like this, but still, yeah, you gotta be careful. And there is no speed running in this, so because I don't know how to make it go faster. But even if I could, I don't want to do that if I'm trying to do this. Try to 100% it. I mean, like, it'd be nice if I could do it most of the time, like I do with everything else. Because with these, you want to take your time. You don't want to sit there like that. I mean, come on, man. We were just so close. Dadgummit. I hate that when that happens. I accidentally push too much and then I fall right off. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. It might take me a bit, so it might be a long video, so hang in there. This is also probably why it's a good idea to have save states, because, well, you know, I'm hoping, I think they've got save states in here, so, yes. Yeah, alright, save state, hell yeah. Alright, so if I do this, that helps out, so, that's because you gotta angle the camera thing all the time. He came all the way up here. You're a real man. You mean a real man? Anyway, I mean, look, isn't the view? Isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with whatever that is, so you can look around the forest with, you know, the joystick. Okay. Probably the triangle button. I don't know. I don't understand why the controls were like what they were. What, you know, what? It doesn't really matter if we fall down at this point. So, let's see. What does this sign say? I don't remember what it says. Just ahead, Great Jacob Trees Meadow. So, there's a lot of things you could do. It's part of 100% of the game. This game actually has mini games that are actually more worth it to do. Anyway, you don't have to do, but like you can get some good prices if you want to. Actually, I don't even know if that's 100% of it. Ooh, nice. My sister took some rupees and went to good shopping at the store. That was her red roof. Tee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1. A blue one is worth 5, and a red one is worth 20. So much like in Zelda: Link to the Past. So I can't just smash them with my thing. Got it. 50. Yeah. Good thing as well is we don't have to worry about, you know, that. So let's see here. Okay, it won't come out. I remember being able to come out, but apparently it's not working. So apparently you can't get the sword. I mean, it's the sword to come out. Why did I say it? Anyway, so you're going to need a lot of rupees, but I'm not going to worry about it. Because literally, you know, unlike in Zelda: Link to the Past, I don't know where to look, nothing like that, but I will be taking on all dungeons. So for now, because I want to try and do this legitimately without having to go through anything, but I will try and do a little bit of cheating to make things a little bit more easier. So it's just more easier that way. Now let's see, what does this have to say? Also, the great middle boss of the Hikori. I don't give a doggone about that. I know how to play this game. I wasn't born yesterday. Although, if there was a tutorial in there, I probably should go in there anyway, because, well, you know, we've already got a little bit of a tutorial in this game, and let's see if there's another one. Ah, so there is. Oh, the boss is not here. Oh, yeah, I remember now. You have to absolutely be, oh, yeah, we gotta do that. Yeah, look at that. We got a blue rupee. Nice. Okay, so I don't know why that's a thing. Probably would have been just more useful if I was down on it. Right, we got a green rupee. Green rupees, I don't know why they're in a chest. I don't remember that ever being in Link to the Past, but whatever. Ah, blue rupees are more worth the sword ribbon. I don't remember them being ever in there either. There's also a lot of stuff that kind of does like Zelda Link to the Past, but the difference is that there's also the idea that this is the first more smoother 3D game than PlayStation is. I mean, it's kind of PlayStation is a little bit more already in the 3D thing, but it wasn't exactly as smooth as this game ever. Even though this was actually, believe it or not, on cartridge, and you know, they did sort of do a 3D little deal when it came to like Suikoden, but it was more of a 3D 2D thing. And the way that they got more into it was not. They did a little bit of it in 2, but it wasn't that as great as. Well, even 3 kind of got a little bit more into it, but it took like up to 4 and 5 to even finish it off, getting it into the full graphics of 3D. Nowadays, we have 3D that's more into the 4D, 5D kind of thing. They've already gone up to 4D kind of thing. You know, it was like closest to real, but now that we get there, we have what they call it, 5D, and then maybe we'll get up to 60, which means it'll be so real because of how they've advanced the AI, or the AI comprehension of the copy of the person, how they're supposed to actually look if they were real. So, by the way, there is a glitch in this game. Even if you were doing this on console, you could find it even without cheats, and that's if you fall through somewhere. If you do that, you know, you pretty much have found the glitch, but you can easily get a game over. Will you stop falling down? I want to go up. I don't want to go down, I want to go up. Stop falling down, jerk. It's not that, it's the controls, it's very sensitive. Anyway. And these is the first time they've ever mentioned this. They were supposed to be in Zelda Link to the Past, but I never saw anything like that. Might have been the Japanese version or some kind of one anyway. This statue, one-eyed gaze, pierces into your mind. Yeah, I think you can hit them. Boing, boing, boing. The current time is okay. Yeah, so I think you can do that, and I believe this is actually the first time they actually introduced it legitimately and canonically for the what they call the Talking Stones. The Lost Woods. Ah, the famous Great Lost Woods. See, unlike Zelda and Link to the Past, you will need a reason to go in there, but it just depends on what you're doing, and it's actually more, you know, advanced and stuff and what you have to do. If I remember correctly, there's actually something we can do, but it requires cheating in order for us to do it. And it's not a bad thing at all. It's a legit cheat. It's the only one that can do it because we can't do any other way of high jumping in this game. So, at least I don't. Less that I know of anyway. Of course, I haven't really been beyond here and outside, wherever that is. But yeah, I did cheat my way into it. I did, however, before that, I actually went ahead and beat the first ever like a tutorial dungeon like they did in the Link to the Past. So, and I have, you know, in this game, if you can't tell, you actually have to kind of do a certain way in order to, you can swim, which is a good thing, but the bad thing is if you go down, there's a time limit. So, I don't think it's that way in Majora's Mask, but it is what it is. I don't even know why there is this. I don't know if there's any other way to get heart pieces in this game. There might be through bosses. I don't know. I've never really seen or noticed the difference. And if there is, it's probably the only way to do it, because unlike in the Link to the Past, you don't get them in special areas, stuff like that. It's just there. And I believe I have seen where it gets increased, but I don't remember it ever coming from the dungeon, so I don't know. Like where you beat the bosses and stuff like that, I don't know. But I know we can get more hearts, so that's all I can tell you. And that's without even spoiling anything, because I haven't really noticed it much. So let's get on with it, shall we, and see where the hell this shop is. Where in the world is the, where's the shop at? That's what I want to know. Even though I am collecting rupees, at least in this game, I could cheat if I wanted to get plenty of rupees and not have to worry about it, because there's going to be probably no doubt stuff I'm going to be wanting to get, or not wanting to get, but needing to get, that I couldn't afford without having to go grinding for it. It might take forever because, you know, you need it right away. But I'm not going to worry about it right now, per se. Just when I need it, and then I can shut it off, you know, and then, you know, my thing with it. I like that we can do this and not get stuck. I will be showing off the cheated version of this, but, you know, and I think that, yeah, it's the only tree that even belongs to Link. Link actually has his own unique house. Majora's Mask, I don't think there was ever a house. There probably might have been for one, but I don't think they ever actually included it, probably in some kind of random version. Where the world do I go to get the plastic? Shop at to go get, this has got to be it, right? I don't understand why my controls don't work. Ah, here we go. Welcome! Yes, we have to get this. Yep. Okay, once equipped, you can defend with R. If set on fire, it will burn. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We got a Deku shield. Switch to the equipment subscreen. Select the shield, press the A button to equip it. Yeah, okay. So we had to go grinding for that. It took us a little bit because we had to go through it all and whatever. Would you like to buy something else? Yes. I guess we can buy quite a few of those in case we need it. I'm not going to buy that right now. There's no point. And use them as bullets for a slingshot. I need a bow. So where do we find a bow at? I don't have no idea. So yeah, there's that. And now we're going to go. Now let's see here. If I do this and I go to the equipment screen, that's the select items. This thing has done it where the item, there's a separate item screen. And you can actually view this in kind of a full screen, which is pretty cool. Let's see. I want to say there's actually only 2 shields as far as I know of in this game. Without spoiling it, I think. I'm not going to swear to that, but yeah. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Yeah, what's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And is that the Kokari sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a whip is still a whip, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? So now he'll move over that way. I do want to do some bit of cheating, but I'll do it off the screen. For now. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, we can actually get Deku sticks for absolutely nothing. Enemies are different in this game, so you'll be fighting kind of like in Mario, that they have these vine things that the original game did not have, as far as I know, but you know. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless, and full of nightmares, as the servants of vile gain strength, a vile climate, or evil climate, pervades the land, and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it, Link. Time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed, I need you to break the curse with your wisdom. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, to listen well to her words of wisdom. See, told you it was a her, confirms it. So I don't know why people keep saying, oh, he. It's not a he, it's a her. Even I know that. I mean, kind of knew she might be. I mean, I kind of figured it might be. I mean, I can't really, Yeah, I do want to do that. I might go back to the village and get some parts before I actually go in, but anyway. Yeah. So that's probably based on the, I don't know, this is actually one I gave, pierces into your mind. Yeah, whatever. So I'm going to go back and go get us my hearts, but you want to start in here with full hearts. So, yeah. It's always a good idea to be well equipped for things, because you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, pretty much in the next episode, I will have, cheats on, not fully, because I don't need to fully cheat. I have learned that the easy way. I would say hard way, but there is no hardness about it, because it's not like the game punishes you. A lot of people will exclaim that, but that's not really true. Because, I mean, like, it just depends on what it is that actually happens. Like, if you glitch the game and make it, like, it'll punish you if you make an illegal copy of it, yeah. But, like, it tries to stop you and stuff. But, all you gotta do is kind of bypass and stuff like that. I will never do that. Even if, I was told it's okay, because I really like the original formula. The only way I would actually copy the game is if I was going to make my own version, instead of messing with the original formula itself. I like the original formula. I've never, ever liked that, ever. Hey, there we go. That's a good thing. So, should we see if this will... I don't think it'll let you rest. I don't think that was a thing in... if it did, it wouldn't have been in any other game that I know of. I mean, there might be others out there, but again, I don't know them about them. There's also Wind Waker. I'm not sure if I want to try that one out yet, but I might, because, well, it's interesting. I do like different varieties of Zelda Link in the past. I can't say I hate it, and I can't say I like it, because I haven't actually tried it. I have seen some things here and there about it, but I never really tried to spoil myself over it. And, was it Wind Waker? I can't remember. I know it was something about going out on the sea and whatever, but I can't really say beyond that, because I don't want to spoil it too much, but, anyways, I tried to prep myself on not trying to, I'm not sure that's the exact word that I should be saying, but anyway, not spoiling myself, unless it's a game that I'll probably never be able to do in my lifetime. And I hate to say it like that, but because I'm not rich. I, the Great Mother, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot. So how is this guy the boss and supposed to be the guy who knows everything, and yet all he can do is criticize us? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Anyway. So we did get some hearts, and yeah. So we'll go ahead and go over there. So that's also for something later on, I think. I'm not sure. That you can do, but that's for like other things. So we'll wind up crossing that path. So yeah. Yeah, so we can collect. I don't know how many you can actually have. Oh, jeez. Oh, really? Okay. I wanted to start with this with full hearts, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and go in. Or no, we'll stop here and then we'll, okay, so that's probably maximum, I don't know. Yes. Game saved. So that's all the time I have for this episode, and I want to thank you guys for watching, but I want to, like I said, this will be on every Friday and Saturday, and then I might go back videos but 3 days a week where I have 2 videos. I'm not gonna promise you 3 videos in one day. Maybe sometimes once in a while, like on a Friday, maybe. Just depends on if I'm trying to do a because that's generally for intros and stuff like that, you know, or intro trailers, and maybe some reaction videos. But I'm not gonna post that up here for reasons that YouTube does not like. They frown upon it, so I can't really do anything. Sorry, that's their rules, and I have to respect them. And I don't have to agree to them to where I like them, but I have to agree to them if I want to continue to upload. So, yeah. So that doesn't mean I have to do like, yeah, I like it, it's okay. Nobody should ever be doing reaction videos. Matter of fact, I might as well just explain, you shouldn't ever be playing games, you shouldn't upload anything. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be on the internet whatsoever. Why don't we just go that stretch of a far thing? Also, I want to comment about something here, but I'm going to wait till the next episode. Until then, later.